before the game instead of just sitting there standing up like a normal person. Like, no, bro. That didn't show up. Whose fault is that? What else do we need to do? Mr. 3 and 6, get your niggas ready. Martin. He gets swept twice in the If you can't afford me, send him somewhere. Jack said, if you can't afford me, trade me somewhere where they can afford me, man. Trade his ass, bro. Trade this nigga. I don't care if he plays for the Colts. I don't care if he plays for the Titans. The Jets can have him. Anybody can have this nigga, dog. Better put on for the shot. We're going to really look. You're smoking. You lose? Duncan, you're weak.
You know, I'm not always right. I usually am. Not always, but I usually am right. You know, West Coast capitalism is here shit. Asshole by nature. Well, I don't have anything because I don't need it. Corey motherfucking answer. I know it.
Yo. What's poppin'?
Sir.
What's cracking?
What's good?
Y'all boys good, man.
You already know. Got the UFC playing in the background.
Sure do. About main event time on there.
For sure. Oh, man. We got a good show for you guys lined up, man. Welcome to Conversations at the Shop, episode 86, bro. We 86 in. It's been we almost coming up on a year.
It's impressive.
Matter of fact, I think we are at a year. We're just gonna call this the anniversary episode. We started around time last
You're just
year.
gonna make that distinction. You're just not gonna like research it and go back and check. You're just marking it.
I'm just gonna mark it. April 10th, first show. I think it was around like April 5th though, but
I'm not going to
dates, so I don't know. I can't tell.
April 10th is a wonderful day for me, so I'm not going to argue any of it. I love April 10th.
Well, hey, it is what it is. Hey, man, but get y'all intros off, and then we're going to bring our special guest on, man.
You know me. West Coast captain of this here shit. Malik's trying to wear the Lakers stuff to, throw me off, but it's all good. Because you know what? I'm in a great mood. The Dodgers got their rings yesterday. That banner is going up for the Lakers on Thursday. That's why Malik's wearing this now, because he knows who the champs are. Asshole by nature. Corey motherfucking Hansfield. What's good? Oh, and happy birthday to my dad. Rest in peace. Would have been 65 today. Why April 10th I love. Happy birthday to Pops. Now I'm done.
Salute.
Salute to your Pops.
Salute. But y'all already know who it is. It's Mr. Zero Dark 30 himself, Mr. Blackout Season coming soon, Mr. Smile. Nets by 20 tonight. Huh? Huh? Come on, Corey. You already know what it is, man. Like,
y'all didn't even beat us by 20 the last time.
Go ahead, Gerard. Go ahead, Gerard. We got a whole show. Go ahead, Gerard. We got a whole show.
Hey, man, it's your boy Gerard, man. Mr. Daiquiri man himself, man. Mr. Hard Worker himself, man. Y'all know what it is. 901 Daiquiris is coming somewhere near you. Trust me, it is. And now, since I know, everybody been waiting on it, man, I got my man's, the writer, producer, podcast host, comedian, the main do it all, man. Welcome to Conversations at the Shop, man. Mr. Clint Coley, aka the People's Champ. What's up, my guy?
With the belts to show for it.
Yo, what up, man? How y'all doing, yo? Yo, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
What's up?
How long y'all been doing this
yeah.
podcast for a year?
Yeah.
And that's y'all intro?
Yeah.
That's all of y'all intros? Like y'all don't look happy. Y'all don't look excited. Y'all motherfuckers, we just, you know what I mean? Like, y'all don't like it's just like, yeah, man, you know this, y'all know what it is, you know who it is. It's your nigga, you know what I mean? Mr. You know, such and such coming soon. Like, you know, every time a nigga say something coming soon, it never comes. How long we been waiting for the Detox album?
Oh, don't remind me. Oh, that hurts. Ooh, that one hit me in the heart.
Well, Malik, you know, you got to drop Blackout Season since, you know,
Hey,
he
look,
put you on the spot with that one.
I just got to drop it.
He put you on the spot with that one. He put you on the spot with that one.
All I know is if I say something is coming soon, it happens. It happens.
Oh, it's happening.
It happens. It happens.
Can't
No,
argue
I'm
that
just
point.
I'm just teasing, man. Talk to me. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
Love
What's
it.
up, man? Yeah, man. You want to get an intro off so everybody know who you are? Or you want to, you know, do your own thing?
Man. Here's the thing. Here's what I realized about this, man. Right? Anybody who listens to this podcast, if you listen to this podcast, you don't give a fuck about my intro. Let's be clear. You don't, because at the end of the day, if you don't like me, you're not going to check me out on nothing anyway.
That's a fact.
Facts.
I never understood people like now when I start my podcast is always the girls them sugar, aka the people's champion, aka you know what I mean. But my thing is that there's always a means to an end with that. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
I'm not coming on this podcast and telling motherfuckers I'm the girls them sugar. Nobody give a shit. You know what I mean? Nobody give a shit. Like, nigga, where's the jokes? Where's the girls them jokes at, nigga? That's the truth, dog. Like, don't nobody care, man. Like, yo, anytime I've ever done a comedy show, right? Host always say, yo, Clint, what you want me to say about you? And I'm just like, there's two ways we can look at this. Either A, people already know who I am. They've already come. They know who they paid to see. You don't have to say what you know why you're here. Then there's the motherfuckers who have no idea who I am. Me being on any, like me having the World Series of Spades and blah, blah, they don't give a shit about that either. Like, do you, like, honestly, let me ask you a question. All three of y'all, if you go to a comedy show and a nigga was like, yo, he funny, he was on Def Jam back in 98, do y'all care?
I was 10 in 98. No, I did not watch Def Jam in 98.
If you don't know someone, then you're gonna judge them off
is what it is.
What they
Like,
actually do. That intro ain't going.
I used to open for DL, and the one few times I would get to introduce him because there was a guy that went on after me who would introduce him. But the couple of times I introduced him, I'm like, I don't need to tell y'all his credits. Y'all know who the fuck he is. You know who you came to see. You bought tickets to see him.
Right.
Y'all seen him on Def Jam, nigga. No shit. Y'all seen him on the Kings of Comedy. Really?
Right.
Y'all seen him in the yeah, dog. You know who the fuck you dealing with?
For sure, man. So we're gonna go hop into our first topic, bro. Hey, man, we need to get your top 5 NBA players of all time, bro. Because the next conversation that we dive into, we're gonna judge you off of all that, man. So
you're going just so you want me to wait a minute, you want my opinion, and then you're gonna judge me for my opinion. That's a great way to start off a fucking conversation.
Oh yeah, no, we're ignorant.
Yeah, we ignorant like that. We ignorant like that.
It's pretty much how the show goes.
And especially because Gerard has the worst opinion, so it's easy to judge him. All of these.
Yeah. So you're asking me my top 5 NBA players all time.
Yeah, we all gonna give our top 5, but we're gonna So we're gonna start with the guests. Hold on, Marcus, what's up, bro? You good?
Yeah, so nice of you to join us, bro.
I'm always late, G. It's nice for you to join.
You said you always late?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's cool. Nigga that say that don't give a fuck, man. So you right. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
We on real nigga time over here.
Oh, okay. Real nigga
Jesus.
time. RNT. So real niggas show up late. Real niggas not on time, is what you're saying.
There you go.
Okay, one of us in this little 5 group thing has a television show, and he's on time. So, nigga, if I'm on time,
Damn.
you should be on time. And then the nigga rolling up too on the podcast. Teasing, bro. Baby, no mind. Baby, no mind. R.I.P. DMX. You right. Earth. You right.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. Like you said, you got a TV show. I don't. I gotta work, so I work real hard to come home after work and roll up.
You don't think having a TV show is work?
I didn't say that was work. I said I don't have a TV show. That's what I said.
So that means we should all be the fuck on time then, nigga.
Nigga, I'm on time in my job where I get paid. That's why I'm on time.
I love it.
You all right? What's your name, man? My name's Clint. It's a pleasure to meet you, bro.
Marcus, man. Pleasure to meet
This is a hell of an intro. This is a hell of an intro. This is an amazing intro.
Yeah, nigga, I get paid for my job. Fuck you. Fuck your time, nigga. We on real nigga time, nigga. I ain't get paid for my job. Fuck that.
Hey, man.
Gerard, timestamp
I
that.
just let you know my priorities is in order a little bit.
I respect that. A little bit. That's the operative word. Fuck everything else he said, but I said my pride is in order. A little bit.
A little bit. Yeah.
These hoes come first.
Nah, no, sir. I'm a married man, my guy. Black man.
You a married man?
Respect.
Respect.
That's the married one out the crew, man.
There we go.
But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get this started, man. Hey, let's drop your top 5s, bro. What you got, Clint? Top 5 players of all time, my guy.
Top 5 basketball players of all time. Number 1 is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Number 2, number 1 is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Number 1 is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. You know what I mean? I got on bull shorts too, dog. Like I'm not playing. Anyway, number 1 is Jordan. Number 2, as much as it pains me to say this, I got to be honest. I'm not a fan of Bull, but if you put it like this, if you looked me in the eye and told me he was the greatest basketball player of all time, I would not disagree with you. It is LeBron James. Whether we like it or not, the nigga's done enough. Like he's going to be number 1 all time in points. He's going to be in the top 5 in assists, and he's going to be in the top 10 in rebounds. I don't care what you say, and he's won 4 championships in 3 different cities. I mean, regardless, you can say whatever you want about the man. He's number 2. Number 3 for me is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. All right. And mainly it's hard to classify centers because, in my opinion, like I'll put it like this. I've never seen a center more dominant than Shaquille O'Neal. But also, like, it's just hard to put them in categories with. But if I had to encompass everybody, Kareem is 3, Magic is 4. No, you know what? I'm gonna go Kobe 4, and Magic is 5. Magic is 5.
I like him.
And if I had an honorable mention, it would be 6 would be Shaq, and 7 would probably be Hakeem.
Ooh,
Hakeem. Yeah,
that's a nice one. That's a nice one.
I like
it's different. It's very different from what I've usually heard.
What do you normally hear?
That's not different from me.
Yeah, he like I've been saying that.
I have that
not from
exact
Corey.
same
Corey
5.
has that same 5.
You know, have a slightly different order, but I have that exact same 5.
We talking about from niggas in the group, from the at the shop group. We talking about them niggas.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, to me, that's. I mean, what? I mean, I don't feel like you can argue with that list
at all.
I mean, unless you, like I said, you can make a case for Shaq, but let me know somebody that should be in there that's not in there.
No, that 5 is solid, except I wouldn't put Kobe in there, but that's just me.
That's okay.
That's why we want to fight you.
And you would take out Kobe and put in who?
I'll tell you when I get to my list.
Nikola Jokic.
Okay.
Nikola
Jokic.
No, I wouldn't put him up there yet. But
yeah. You heard that right.
He gonna be up there. Get the fuck out of here.
You're right.
One day, hopefully. That's what we praying for in Denver. He make it there.
Don't start it this early. Don't start it this early, please.
Go ahead, Corey. Drop your 5, bro.
I got Same 5 people, slightly different order. I have Jordan 1 still. Same way I have Anderson Silva as in MMA. Peak Jordan was I've never seen anyone
I agree.
at their absolute best. The only argument would be Shaq at their just absolute peak, just nobody, absolutely nobody touching them. I have Jordan 1. I have Kareem 2. And
I can respect that.
I think he's the most underrated, disrespected person as far as GOAT conversations. Because you want like peak dominance, he's got that. You want accolades, he's got that. Rings, he's got it. Longevity, he's got it. Like every category that you judge someone on, Kareem's like top tier in all of them, and he gets forgotten about. So I have him at 2. I go back and forth. I have 3 and 4 in some order, LeBron and Kobe. Kobe's a little more personal for me. I just think he's the all-around most skilled player of all time. There's just
Kobe's the most all-around
skilled player to me of all time. Like there's
agree.
just nothing that you can do. Like I was just watching earlier today clips of his last game. And it's just like in the last game of your 20th year, I don't care that they were just feeding him the ball. You're not blown by nobody. There's no speed athleticism advantage. You just have to be skilled at basketball to drop 60 points. And he dropped 11 in the last 2 minutes.
I mean,
the last game of his 20th year.
And the game was close too. And I think Utah had playoff implications. Like they weren't trying to lose that game. Yes. Like that wasn't a bullshit ass 60. Like it wasn't like he played the Wizards and they was already out. Right. Like nah, they was playing. I totally agree with that.
They were up 8 with 2 minutes left, and Kobe scored 11 in the last 2 minutes to win that game. In the last game of his 20, like it's
I will agree. I agree.
He's ridiculous. I'm not mad. You put LeBron. You could put LeBron anywhere. I'm not mad at it. Just for me personally, I just have him slightly lower. I think if he wins another ring, I think he jumps up to 2 clearly and arguably 1. But for me, I just hold him just slightly above. But you can't argue that. And then 5, I've got Magic because had those things not happened to Magic, he'd probably be 2 or 1. Like what held Magic down is just his career wasn't long enough. That's
he literally. I look at Magic in this sense. I think he did 11 seasons in the NBA, if I'm not mistaken. It was about 11, 11, somewhere really 11 or 12.
Just before the last one was Jordan's first ring in 91.
91.
So 79 to 91. Yeah.
So about 10, 11 seasons per se, right?
Yeah.
That motherfucker went to the finals. Not 10 times, 9 or 10 times out of that. 10 times.
9 out of 11, I think.
Yeah, 9 out of
don't we give LeBron credit for going to the finals 9 times?
Magic is,
and he didn't.
And hate LeBron for that shit.
Yeah, and the years that the Lakers lost, they lost in 83 to the Sixers.
The Sixers.
It's 83 to the Sixers. I think they lost in
85 to the Celtics.
No, 86.
No, they
won
it in 86. They lost 84 to the Celtics.
They lost 84. Yeah, lost 84 to the Celtics.
86, they didn't make it. Houston upset them, and Houston was the finals.
And then in 90, and then at 88, they lost to Detroit.
And
then in 91 they lost to the. My thing is, you lose. We're talking about losing to great teams. I mean, we're not talking about I mean, and no diss to LeBron, but it's like them niggas ain't lose to Dallas.
Right.
I'm not trying to say but I'm saying like the Celtics have 5 Hall of Famers on that team. The Sixers had I think 3 or 4. The Pistons were the Pistons. I mean, they just beat niggas the fuck up.
They beat niggas up.
They had 3. They just had 3.
Yeah, they had Isaiah, they had
Joe and Rodman and Joe Dumars. They had 3.
And then the Bulls had 2. And mind you, that 1 counts as 5 to me. He wasn't stopping Jordan in 91, my nigga. There was no answer for that motherfucker, dog.
No, not in 91 at all.
No, Mark. I'd have right below. Shaq is right there. Bird is right there.
Bird is definitely right there.
As much as I hate the Celtics, Larry Bird was a bad motherfucker. Yeah. I can't hate on him. So they're right there too.
All right, Marcus, who you got, bro?
My 5, I always I just do my like who I seen. So my 5 is Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Duncan, and I threw in AI for.
Damn it, Marcus.
Bro, I'm
And
from
this is
Philly,
what-
man. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm 33. Nigga, I lived it. I was there when AI was doing. He's the reason why we won, but he's also the reason why we didn't win.
Yeah, hey, listen, it's a personal favorite of mine, man.
This is why
I can
y'all
respect
be
that.
making me look like I hate Iverson because of shit like this.
But I also give him credit for the look that the NBA had when he was doing this shit, coming in with the chains and the big ass clothes to the point motherfuckers was like, you know what? Nah, we got to change rules. Like it's just different way. It's different other reasons why I put AI in there.
Can I ask you a real quick question?
AI was a fucking dog.
Can I ask you a question? What rule did AI change besides dress clothes, which has nothing to do with on the court?
That's it. That's it. Not rules.
You said he changed rules. I'm asking. What do you mean by he changed? What rules did he change?
That specific thing, just that, like.
Oh, because we don't because
culture.
So he's the reason. Because he's the reason cats can't wear baggy clothes. He should be in the top 5.
He was the reason why people could come into the NBA and be themselves.
For the culture, he was huge. For the culture,
okay,
he's
I'm not. For the culture, he's one.
Up, bro.
2.
Right.
There was nobody else on
Right.
that while I was growing up. I'm not talking about. I'm just saying, like that's what when I was growing up, bro. AI was that dude, bro.
I mean, how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 35.
Yeah, we about the same age, bro.
Right.
Like, like we my thing is, and again, I mean, where you from? If you don't mind me asking,
I'm from Memphis.
You from Memphis, right? So again, we're the same age, grew up around the same time, but I lived in Philly at this time. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, yes, he cultural impact, yeah, but other than that, he really. I mean, and he played with reckless abandon. By the way, bro, I'm a huge Allen Iverson fan. Like you can't say nothing bad about AI around me. But if we're being honest and talking basketball, he was selfish. He didn't want to work hard. He didn't want to put it. You could call him a dog all you want, but you got to be a dog 24/7. He wasn't a dog 24/7. Yeah, he was a dog when the game came on. But if we're talking about practice and shit like that, since we make that a joke, he didn't want to practice. He didn't want to put in the extra work. I can't respect niggas like that. I don't like. Let me tell you something. This is how I attack life. All right. If you don't put in the work out, like we always talk about Mamba mentality and blah, blah, blah. The reason why we respect Kobe is because he put in the work on the days that you didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? He was at the gym at 5 a.m, blah, 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 blah. Allen Iverson robbed Philadelphia of potential championships because he didn't want to work hard. He didn't want to work hard. And that for me, he gets out of my top 10 for that. Like I love AI. I think pure talent. I'm talking pure talent, no extra shit. We talk about just pure God-given talent. Outside of LeBron James, I've never seen anybody like Allen Iverson in my life. But also that same talent made him arrogant, and that same arrogance made him selfish, and that same selfishness cost us honestly a ring or 2. And now mind you, we weren't beating Shaq and Kobe in their heyday, but at the end of the day though, we did need some help. And he's also the reason why we didn't have Stackhouse. He's also the reason why we had to trade away players because he wanted to be the man.
Good God, I tell everyone this.
Love Allen Iverson, but man,
he for it.
He low key, he was toxic.
I love it. I love AI, but it's a fact.
Listen, I said before, it's not a basketball thing. This is my personal pick. So
okay, I mean we not disagreeing. I'm not saying.
But here's the thing.
But they said they said. You said what? I didn't hear what you said.
What you say, Em? Say it again.
I said I used to be a toxic nigga.
All right, well. All right, so we on nigga time.
That shit
was great morally to me right now, but back then, I didn't give a fuck about this shit. Fucking Allen Iverson.
I feel you. I feel you. I respect that.
At that time, yeah. Hey.
Yeah, see, I cared when we was losing to the fucking Lakers. I cared, nigga. I was pissed. I mean, I knew we had no chance that year. Yeah, I knew we didn't have no chance that year, but still, my nigga, come on. Like think about it. He single-handedly beat the Lakers that year by himself, one game. And don't forget, the Lakers were undefeated in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, he came in one L. He came in one loss.
Yeah, it was gonna be the Lakers. The only perfect postseason got ruined because Allen Iverson dropped 49.
49 and told Tyronn Lue to get off my dick, yo.
Get the fucking way.
Because Tyronn Lue thought he could guard AI. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
He held him literally for a quarter. Literally held him for.
And AI was like,
and thought he had something. No, it was.
That was it.
How Iverson had no holes in his jersey, like that's crazy.
He was definitely holding that nigga.
He held the shit out of Iverson.
And dog, he was hacking, dog. Like he was definitely hacking
everything.
Fucking this shit up. Go ahead.
Clint gonna let him get away with not having LeBron in this top 5. You didn't catch that? Like,
I don't care. Like I don't like LeBron James though, so I'm cool with him not being in the top 5.
Hey, there you go.
I don't like LeBron James. The only reason why
the GOAT, I said I'll fuck with him.
Yeah, the only reason why I say LeBron is in my top 5 because I'm just being an objective fan. I'm being objective. I'm not no hater. He is a top 5 basketball player. It's not close, right? But if you don't have him in your top 5, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Okay. I don't like LeBron. He don't need to be in nobody's top. Like,
hey, you know, I put him number 8.
He said he number 8.
Hey man, Malik, go ahead, drop your 5, bro.
All right, my top 5 is kind of similar to what Marcus said. Like I go off of people of what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? So, my top 5 will be Jordan, and I got Kobe at 2. Just because I got Kobe at 2, just because like I used to hate Kobe because I'm a Knicks fan. So like. I'm gonna keep it real today. So what? But I used to hate Kobe because he always used to go in the garden and drop like 60. But after like watching his career, like I feel like Kobe gets penalized because he's more of like Michael Jordan a little bit. So that's why people like to find reasons to knock him down a little bit to me.
Yeah,
so I don't penalize Kobe for being a remix. So I got Kobe at 2. Honestly, I think I got Shaq at 3. I got Tim Duncan at 4. And another one of my favorite players coming up, and I feel like his career was hampered because of injuries. I got T-Mac at 5, actually.
Jesus Christ. Tracy McGrady?
Not ready for that. Pure talent. I mean, pure talent.
Yeah, that's definitely worse than AI. At least AI made it out the final. Yeah, like Tracy McGrady, has he ever even made it out the 3rd round, 2nd round?
Nah.
He hung on, no, because he
made it to the finals with
he had a Spurs.
And they lost to Miami.
He didn't play. Technically, he was on the finals team. He's on the playoff roster. Technically, he was on the finals team.
But we real ones know. We get it. We know. That T-Mac. Yeah, I mean, like I was a little shaky even with Tim Duncan, but I get it. Like he is the greatest power forward.
He's top
of all
10
time.
to me. He's top 10. Duncan's top 10 for me.
But I wouldn't be mad if somebody put him in the top 5 just because he has serious accomplishments. And he was at his. You got to think about when Tim Duncan was really hot, bro. He was winning during Shaq's reign. Like. What I mean by that is they won in 99, they won in 03, bro. And mind you, the Lakers that came off 3.
99 don't count to me. I hate that season. That's the lockout season.
So because it was a lockout season, it don't count. Okay. So
it was a fucked up season. He won in 03. The Lakers had just came off 3. I give you the 99
And then he won it.
was a literally this season's not happening. Everyone's sitting at home. Nobody's doing shit, and then they go.
So does LeBron?
Season's on, and
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah, so your Lakers championship last
the
year
Lakers
means
championship
nothing.
that don't count. That means
It
nothing.
means nothing.
There was a time. Number one, it was a start of
No.
There's two very different situations. Those are two completely different situations.
No, Corey.
There is
No,
a
Corey.
Let that one go.
labor
Let that one
lockout.
go, Corey. Let that one go, Corey.
There is a labor lockout in which they literally started the season like 2 weeks after. No practice, no season starting. Like, say it was supposed to be locked out, and today they said the season's happening, and then 10 days from now the season starts. No preseason, no nothing, no shit. That's what happened in '99. Compared to we started the season, we had to stop it due to situations outside of our control, and then it came back, and we actually gave teams a full month to get back in the swing, get practice, get preseason games, there was an actual process to it. There was no process in '99.
I got something for you.
Season's
ready?
back, play.
That sounds great. That's great. Do you know the one thing that people omit in sports after we talk about like actual like play on the field or on the court? It's the psychological warfare that sports has on you, right? So the same psychological issue that you can make a case for in the '99 season when you're like, there's no preseason, blah 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 blah. Regardless of the fact, you're still an NBA player. Regardless of the fact you do work out, and regardless of the fact you are, now I get it, you might not be in NBA shape, but you are in some sort of shape. And coming back after a long layoff isn't a big deal to some guys. Now we're talking about the coronavirus. We're talking about a situation where we had to stop play. We stopped in March. We didn't pick up until July. So we're talking March, April, May, June. Not to mention people lost family members, people lost friends, people are fucked up. Niggas is not like you're talking about you got a quarantine, you're in a bubble, blah, 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 blah. So psychologically, like we even said that the Miami Heat in the bubble were playing a little bit differently, and we wouldn't normally see that from them in a regular season. The point I'm saying is that just like there's an asterisk by the 1999 season, my brother, if you're going to say there's an asterisk in 1999, there's an asterisk today, because at the end there's an asterisk with LeBron's last championship, because at the end of the day, guys literally had to opt out of playing. You didn't know if it was safe to play. You didn't know how you were in a bubble. You couldn't talk to your family. You couldn't see your family, and that weighs on you psychologically too. So sometimes mentally, there's a lot of motherfuckers who was playing in that bubble who really didn't want to fucking be there.
But none of those.
Not to mention black.
It was a late start, but you were still.
But the point is, I'm making, you're missing the point, bro. You're trying to play Apple. You're trying to play semantics. Stop it. The point I'm making to you is that you just like it was a weird season in '99. Wasn't last year a weird season?
Yeah, it was a weird season. Absolutely.
So if you're saying you don't count '99, a nigga could definitely say he don't count 2020.
Paper change.
Most people even 2020 the year? Or people like, we don't even count 2020 the year. Let's go to
niggas was ready to cancel 2020 April 15th last
Bubble
year, bro. Like,
nah, dog, like by April, like nigga, right. By April, we was in the corona. We lost Kobe. Like nigga, shit was fucked up. Like that's another thing.
We were doing episodes saying they shouldn't even come back.
I didn't think they should come back. I did. I think you can't just say this was weird, so it's the same. I don't think you can just say this was a weird season and this was a weird season, so it's the same. Like there's different levels to everything. It's not black and white like that. It's not.
Corey, yeah, both of them still count, so it don't matter.
Of course, officially they still count. I can still choose to look at it.
You said it don't count.
Don't count.
I didn't say it don't count. I said I don't. You said what?
You said you don't count it.
Or they both don't count.
I don't care for it. I don't like it. I'm not gonna say.
I'm not gonna go around
and say Duncan only has 4 rings. Like I'm not saying that. He has 5. Like I'm not saying he don't got 5 rings. I look at that differently. I look at that differently.
I got 2 rings.
Okay.
I said LeBron got 2 rings. 2. The last one don't count. Fuck it, bro. Y'all heard the chorus.
Then he got 3.
He got 4. Then he has 3 because he has 4 rings.
Well,
it's
you gotta know because his first ring came in a lockout season.
It definitely did.
Damn, I forgot about that lockout season. Completely forgot about that lockout season.
That was about to be my big joker. I was gonna let you.
I mean, I'm a Lakers and not a LeBron fan. I didn't give two shits about that one. I'm not sitting here caping for LeBron. I legitimately completely forgot about that lockout season. I absolutely did. I completely forgot because that was like an in between because they still played like 60 something games that year or something, right?
66 games.
Yeah,
right. So
they went on a world tour of fucking
which was also
scrimmage
isn't that
games.
also? Sorry to bring this up. I really don't want to. Is that the Rose year?
The what?
Is that the Rose year? Is that the year? I don't
if you
want
wanted to fight, you could just led with that at the beginning. You could have been said that.
I hate y'all.
You the asshole, Corey. It's your fault.
I gotta roll
Hey
up
man.
another one, man.
Yeah. So my top 5 is MJ, Bron, Magic, Kareem, Shaq.
Shit, MJ, Bron, Magic, Kareem, and Shaq.
Yep. Hell no.
Man,
Who the hell? What nugget was gonna be up there to begin with? Ooh, the Dikembe Mutombo?
Alex English.
Man, I don't know. You tell me. You didn't
Alex fucking English. That's funny.
Talk to him, Clint. He don't know.
No, my man. Somebody else said that shit. Somebody said Alex
Kiki
English.
Vandeweghe. Kiki Vandeweghe.
Kiki.
That's who.
Nah, he meant Mello Earl Boykins. Fucking Earl Boykins, dog.
Young J.R. Smith. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Kenyon Martin.
But
Jesus.
sick, good fire from all y'all, man. Segue into this next topic, man. Start one, bench one, cut one. You got Shaq, you got Hakeem, you got Tim Duncan. Start one, bench one, cut one, man.
Oh, that's easy.
My start is easy.
I mean, I'm cutting Tim Duncan. I mean, that's just bottom line. Both Shaq and Kareem. I mean, both Shaq and Hakeem. Don't Hakeem got the number? Don't he lead? Don't he got? Oh, isn't he the all-time blocks leader? If I'm not mistaken, Hakeem is the all-time block leader. And also in one season, don't forget Hakeem was the MVP, the defensive player of the year, the finals MVP. Like this nigga, like we don't put enough respect on Kareem name. I mean, not Kareem. I'm sorry, Hakeem name. Hakeem. So yeah, I'm starting Shaq. I'll sit Hakeem, and then Tim Duncan. You can find work somewhere else.
He is the blocks leader by almost 600 blocks on.
That's a lot of fucking blocks.
It's not,
and we're talking over Mutombo, who actually did that.
and just to throw it out there, because as I said earlier, he's ridiculously underappreciated. Number 3 is Kareem, and he gets no credit as like a defensive anything. And Kareem's number 3 all time in blocks. He's like 100 behind Mutombo, and then Hakeem's like damn near 600 above.
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus.
Exactly.
All right, who next? Corey, you can go next, bro.
I got the same. It's close. I do respect Duncan, even though I don't like him because he was such a big rival of the Lakers. I respect the hell out of Duncan. My issue with Duncan in regards to kind of like all-time things is that I don't ever think there was a point where he was the guy in the league. Mainly because he kind of came like with Shaq, and then Kobe kind of took over. And even though Duncan was winning rings when Kobe was struggling, Kobe was in his I'm dropping 40 for 15 straight games, and I'm just going to be unguardable, and then kind of took that over. I don't think there was ever a point where Duncan was really like, he's clearly the best player in the league. I don't think that really ever happened. And that, as much as I still give him all the respect, and like I said, he's still in my top 10, I don't think Duncan ever had that moment where he owned the league. Shaq owned the league in early 2000s. Hakeem, in that Jordan break, Hakeem owned the league. That was Hakeem's league. They tried to give that MVP to David Robinson, and he said, watch this shit. I'm going to destroy him so you know who runs the league. And then, sorry, Malik, then beat Pat Ewing in the finals after that. And
No
then destroyed
Malik, we can juggle.
Oh, and then he destroyed Shaq after that the following
Then he
year.
destroyed Shaq the year after that.
Now, the only reason why I got Shaq over Hakeem is because he wouldn't do that to Shaq in his prime. Shaq wasn't there, wasn't ready yet. He wouldn't do that to Shaq.
He caught early Shaq. He caught early Shaq. Prime Shaq is the most dominant for, like, it's just
I've never seen nothing like it. You'll never see. Yeah, I've never seen nobody dominate like that.
And like, if you're going just at their best, who was their best? Shaq's the only one. Shaq and maybe Kareem are probably the only ones who could compete with Jordan in that. As far as just like absolute best,
dominant,
just unstoppable.
And Wilt. I had to say
Wilt too.
And the only reason why,
I got Shaq. I got Hakeem. Also, because I just looked this up, Hakeem's also top 10 all time in steals. I'm just gonna throw that out there too.
Hakeem Olajuwon is top 10 in steals.
Hakeem Olajuwon is number 10 in steals.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that nigga the GOAT, dog. Low key.
Hey, you damn near got me changing my mind because I'm about to flip and start Hakeem.
Yo, because I mean, I do remember him putting Shaq in the spin cycle numerous times.
Yeah,
but man, you know what it is, man. I think
he's
I
the
watched
best
Hakeem.
Defensively, he's unparalleled.
But his offense is like, yo, Hakeem literally. I think about Kobe Bryant and said, like, yo, man, I had to during the offseason, he had to literally he learned post moves.
Right.
Post moves from Hakeem.
Yep.
Footwork.
And the nigga plays soccer, so you got to get it to him, bro.
And handball, I think he played like soccer and handball or something like that.
Handball,
yeah, nah. So yeah, Shaq, Hakeem, by Duncan. You're great, but nah, I can't do it.
Malik,
I got the same three. I got Shaq, Hakeem, goodbye Tim. Like, I just thought about it. Like, if they were to play against each other, who would get smoked? Like, it's Tim. Like. But
it's like, you know what's crazy? What you know what's scary about this? Because Tim Duncan fuck around and like surprise you because he's quiet.
Yeah. Right.
Like you ever notice like Tim Duncan always has like 30 and 15 and you're like, nigga, where? How?
When did this happen?
How did you do this? How did you
You're like, yeah, no.
And it's like there's no fadeaways, there's none of this shit. It's literally off the glass.
Easy.
He literally but think about it. Tim Duncan literally scores. Yo, Tim Duncan literally scores 30 and 15, and then will stop your best center or power forward from scoring 20.
Right.
Like Kevin Garnett had a problem with him, and
Kevin Garnett hated him because he couldn't get him mad. Kevin Garnett could not piss him off.
No, he'd be like, man, you a bitch. Harder. And he'd be like, you know what, you're right, man. And I know your childhood trauma is definitely why.
It's literally why.
I had all the respect in the world for Duncan.
Me too.
I just, he got a bad draw. He got a bad draw in this one. That's just what it is.
Yeah. Who you got, yo?
I mean, I had it the same order, but shit, this right here made me want to just flip and start Hakeem, bench Shaq. But Tim still goes either way. I don't care who you got starting. Tim is gone.
I love Tim. He in my top 5, but
Tim in your top 5, but Hakeem not your top 5. All right, cool, gotcha. I'm gonna start Hakeem, bro. And I guess I was gonna bench Tim Duncan because Tim Duncan one of my favorite players, bro.
Stop
Because
it,
you're
bro.
trying
Shaq
to
was
piss
just
people off.
no.
Because you're trying to piss people off.
I wasn't trying to piss nobody off this time, but just simple. Dude, very fundamental, bro. Like what Clint was saying, bro. Like, dude, like he'll quietly give you 35, and you won't know how he got to 35. Like it'll just
and not like with everything though, because he'll have like 5, 6 assists and 4 blocks too. Like he would absolutely have everything on like 80% from the field.
Yeah, it'd be like a full stat line, bro. And like he just be like, nigga, I didn't see him score the ball that much, fool. Like I just remember him scoring maybe here and there, and it just be he'll end up 38. You be thinking like, hey, them other points must have came from like somebody else, bro. Like they must have put it in the wrong spot, bro. Because Tim wasn't doing all that, but I'm gonna cut Tim Duncan at the end of the day. I guess because of the flash of Shaq, of him being so dominant, bro, and 3 Finals MVPs, bro. Like Tim Duncan let Tony Parker get a Finals MVP, bro, and Kawhi Leonard.
He was old during the Kawhi one.
He was old during the Kawhi days.
Yeah,
bro.
he was old during the Kawhi one.
Kawhi averaged
that's like Shaq
13 points.
D-Wade get one.
That was an old,
was
like,
old.
and even still, Duncan was really
averaged
good.
13 points in that final. I don't want to hear that.
But that's what Duncan, like, that is what got Duncan, like, people really saying, yo, Duncan really might be, like, top 5 all time, was his performance that year and in that finals. Like, I don't give a fuck that Kawhi won the MVP. Duncan was still, like, 15 and 15 in the finals, some shit like that. Like, he was great in that finals that year. Like it was that combination where it was like that was right after Kobe tore his Achilles, and then Duncan played like that, and people were like, "Hold on, was Duncan the best player of this generation?" No, but he was damn close, and that shit kind of solidified it. Like Duncan did his fucking thing. I hate admitting it. He was
I agree.
Hey Clint, you still a Sixers fan?
Where else would I be?
I'm just asking, bro.
You can't not like, man. You don't turn on your city. You don't turn on your city. They may piss you off, but I don't turn on my city. Now that don't necessarily mean that you're a bad person, but like for me, no, I'm just saying. Like I started off a Sixers fan growing up. I stayed a Sixers fan. Now that during that taking shit, I hated it.
Trust the process, dog.
Nah, man.
Corey, his situation is totally different than my situation. So, Corey, you shut up.
What's the situation?
And I didn't switch on my city, nigga. I'm still in my city. I like we not.
Wait, hold on. You from Memphis, right? You from Memphis, right?
Nah, I'm from Queens.
Oh, you from New York? And who you like?
I'm a Nets fan right now.
Oh, right now. Okay.
For right now.
Right now.
I'm a Nets fan for right now.
Right now.
Are you a Net fan, or are you like a KD or a Kyrie or a Harden fan? Or you just
for right now? I'm boycotting the Knicks right now. Let's put it that way. I've been on this shit for 2 years.
You know what, bro? No. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If the Knicks treated, if the Sixers treated us the way the Knicks fans treat y'all, you got every fucking right to trade. I would have, you got, dog. You got every. And here's why, dog. James Dolan is a piece of shit.
Talk to him.
After shit, what would have been the last straw for me was that Charles Oakley shit, my nigga. Like after that, I'd have been like, last straw, dog. Like I'm good. I ain't fucking. They constantly get the draft fucked up. They constantly the Knicks is ass, dog. They don't hire good coaches. They don't have good. Like fuck the Knicks. I'm sorry, but mainly not fuck the 90.
Not fuck the Knicks fans watching this gonna look
crazy because they be talking real nasty this
Yo,
year.
Because they finally 5 months.
And not fuck the 90s Knicks. I'm talking about Knicks ain't been shit for over 20 years, man. This is awful.
They had that one mellow year, and they still couldn't get out the second round.
Yeah.
Right.
Bro, basically that's my sentiments, bro. It's not like I don't love like I get a lot of heat for this shit, but I'll be telling them, I'm like, yo, James Dolan, man, is ruining it for everybody.
No, you're
bro.
right.
Until they get rid of James Dolan, man, ain't nothing gonna be right there. I don't care that they 5th seed 1 year or whatever. It's never gonna be right there. Ain't nobody ever want to go there. They're gonna be stuck in the same shit. Because he can't stay out of his own way. He just threw another fan out for having a fire Dolan shirt. So you want your fans to be puppets too? After they giving you all this money, and then you did the shit to Spike Lee where you security didn't know who Spike Lee was, and you didn't inform. Like, nah, man. I just totally turned off to the James Dolan thing. So I'm rocking with Brooklyn until we get it right. You feel what I'm saying? Brooklyn seem like they doing what they want to seem like they doing what they need to do to win for the city. So I'm rocking with them for right now.
That's it. Wait a minute, they doing what they need to do to win for the city? That's what they're doing?
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
No, they doing
for the city.
What they doing for the city?
They doing Malik, if you're gonna pick a side, you gotta stay there. Don't be coming in a group on random days, becoming a Knicks fan one day, then you back to being a Knicks fan the next day. Don't do that.
No.
You're a troll. You troll.
No, nobody comes in the group and tries to be a Knicks fan. I'm clearly trolling.
I'll say this. I don't like what Brooklyn is doing right now. I think they on some nut shit. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Brooklyn can say everything they want. You got to come to Philly, dog. Fuck that.
We'll see you there. It's okay.
You gotta come to Philly, dog. And I know, like we don't.
It's okay.
We don't got Kevin Durant. You know, I get it. We don't got a Kyrie. We don't have a James Harden. But one thing I do know is, like, we not fucking playing. That's all I'm saying. Oh, Joel Embiid not playing with nobody.
I'm gonna give it to you. If it's one team that scares me, and I've said this to Corey over and over and over again. True. If there's one team that scares the shit out of me, it's the Sixers, bro. I don't even with the pieces that we got, we have nobody for Joel Embiid. And if Joel Embiid plays to his potential, bro, it's gonna be a big problem for them. I feel you, like. I trust. I mean, you know, listen. I know Doc Rivers is a little overrated as a coach. Here's the thing, though. I do think there's something to say about sometimes having a grown man in the room. Like, I don't think people understand how, like, young niggas don't win in this league. I don't know why people think, like, young niggas win. Like, look, all this Zion Williamson shit, he's not going to start winning for another 5 years. His time ain't now. His time is he'll get it if he sticks to it, but it's going to take grown men winning this league. I've looked at Joel Embiid. I've looked at Ben Simmons. Now, granted, we want him to get a jump shot, blah, 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 blah. But Joel Embiid, I've never seen him play this mad. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Like,
you think Doc instilled that into him, though? You think that's Doc doing that?
I think Joel always had it, but Doc probably was like, nigga, Doc probably did what Draymond told Kevin Durant. Nigga, can't nobody fuck with you. Like, sometimes you
Doc
need
carries
like
a voice that Brett Brown doesn't. Brett Brown don't command. Like, Doc comes and speaks, you listen, you respect what Doc got to say, in a way that Brett Brown just don't.
That's why the Celtics are losing right now.
They don't have a voice, right?
Brad Stevens is a great X's and O guy.
He's an amazing X's and O's.
But just look at Brad Stevens. Just look at him. I'm talking like just look at him. Does that look like a nigga that should be telling you what to do in the fourth quarter when the game on the line? Jason Tatum looking like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
Here's my only kind. You have to prove it. The thing is, you have to prove it because that's been brought up before, and I would say that exact same thing about Frank Vogel. But Vogel has gotten his teams everywhere in Indiana and now with the Lakers to buy in. I think there's a way where you, like, for guys like that, you just have to prove, like, listen, if you do this, it's going to work and we'll win. And Vogel's been able to do that. And Brad Stevens hasn't. That's the difference. Because if anyone can get a coach the fuck out of somewhere, it's LeBron James. And he ain't done that shit with Vogel yet.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like what the Nets was doing. I mean, I think they still gonna win the title. Of with everything going on. No, bro. I just watched them play the other night, bro. We watched Kyrie. Bro. We watched Kyrie.
I don't even think Kyrie's that good.
Let's go, Gerard. Yes.
Yeah, you almost got Gerard.
Come on, Gerard.
You almost got kicked off the show. Kyrie is having his best statistical year of his career right now, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
40 the other night.
Hey, Gerard, I don't care. Bro. Gerard, like I'm gonna ask you one stat before you tell me all of this. All right. You do know LeBradford Smith dropped like 38 one night, right? Don't tell me about a nigga dropping 40 and that means he's nice. I get it. Kyrie, I don't think Kyrie is ass. I'm saying, let me ask you an honest question.
Go ahead.
What has Kyrie done by himself?
I mean, he didn't get a chance to be the absolute man until he went to Boston, and he had Boston in the number one seed.
How'd that go?
He had Boston in the number one seed before he got in.
How did it get hurt? I'm glad you said that. Do you know what the best ability you could have on the court is?
Being healthy. Unlike Joel Embiid, the second place finisher.
So you're
MVP
You're making it about Joel. Well, I'll tell you what Joel Embiid is on the floor doing. First of all, Joel Embiid is on the floor. Yeah, it was a great, beautiful deflection. But watch this. Joel Embiid is on the floor. Joel Embiid is on the floor during crunch time. Can you say the same thing for Jokic because he's a fucking liability defensively?
I mean, Jokic is always on the floor. He's going to be on the floor regardless.
No. They take him out in the fourth quarter. Bro, you don't watch basketball because they definitely take him out in the fourth quarter.
I watch every Nuggets game, though.
They take him out because he can't defend.
No, he can't defend worth shit. But
he can't
is
defend
still out on the floor.
And neither can your man Kyrie. He can't defend.
Hey, when Kyrie see number 30, he gonna defend it.
That's the only person he can defend.
It don't matter. We played him twice a year. Like
the only person he tries against is Steph. That's it.
Because we know these dudes.
Clint, what do you think about Dame Lillard?
Yeah, I was about to say, Clint, who you got, Dame or Kyrie? Which one?
Dame.
Obviously, he just said he didn't like Kyrie, so y'all know he was gonna say him.
It ain't just that. I just love my favorite part of all that was just because the nigga dropped 30 don't mean he nice. Y'all come up here and kill me because before the bubble, Book had been dropping numbers and not doing shit. And before this year, Levine had been putting up numbers and not actually winning. And y'all kill me for that shit all the time. Niggas been putting up
Corey, because you remember I had to live through the TJ Warren days with these niggas. So it don't matter. Like
Jeremy Grant is out here putting up like 25 and 10 right now in fucking
right.
Detroit.
Exactly.
You gotta win.
Terrence Ross is putting up big numbers. Ain't he? Right. The fuck, he ain't top 30.
He ain't top 50. Right. It's a bunch of people who can score if they're the only option on the fucking team. You got to win. That's why I respect Ja. That's why I held Ja in such high regard. Because that Memphis team last year really shouldn't have been that fucking good. But Ja came in there and changed it. That's why CP3 gets so much love and is finally getting some MVP talk this year.
Right.
Again, because he comes in, he changes shit. There's a difference in being able to put up numbers, and being able to win and affect winning. And all that to say, fuck you, Gerard, because Kyrie still ain't shit, and he below Steph and Dame. So I just want to throw that out there.
I mean, we all got him top 3, so what do it matter? I just got him 2.
Got who top 3?
Top 3 point guards in the league.
He's above CP right now? He's above CP right now?
Wait a minute, who? Kyrie Irving?
Kyrie's above CP right now?
Kyrie's the 2 right now.
He's not better than Steph. He's not better than Dame. He's not better. I don't have him over. And I don't have him over CP3 right now.
He's not, just like Malik said, he's not the point guard.
He's a
Harden's
two
the
guard.
point guard.
Like he's
Harden is
clearly a two
absolutely
guard.
the point guard of that team.
James is running the point.
Now,
What are you talking about?
Kyrie, here's the
He is
problem with
now.
Kyrie Irving. Kyrie has alpha mentality without alpha game, skill, or leadership.
He definitely.
I'll give you the leadership part, but game wise, no.
He doesn't have alpha game. He doesn't have alpha. I've never seen Kyrie put the team on his back and win a serious game. I'm not talking about a game in December when it don't matter against the Hawks. I'm talking about when the chips is down. All right, it's the fourth quarter. All right, you need a fucking bucket. Now he did it in the finals, but also don't forget they were defending LeBron James too.
And it wasn't. He had nigga in his face. He didn't just like destroy and get a wide open fucking shot.
Yeah,
Steph
no,
was there. He hit a amazing fucking shot.
Yeah, it was a great shot, but he doesn't. Can you count on Kyrie to do that over and over again?
He doesn't make teammates better. He doesn't make people better.
To Clint's point, Dame when Kyrie goes off, it's him getting hot. It's not him just like, all right, now I got.
Yeah, he's just hot. Yeah, exactly.
To my left to go here to give me a bucket. No, he's getting hot. There's a difference. Niggas get out if you taking all them shots. If that's your idea of leadership, that ain't it.
Yeah, he ain't got. There's a difference in getting hot and controlling the game. That's what I'll say.
I could have swore Kyrie dropped 40 in the finals game against that Warriors team.
He had some great games. Who controlled the game? He's a great scorer. If you want to say like top 5, just when they get hot, top 5 best scorers in the league. Yeah, Kyrie can be in that conversation. Absolutely,
he can be in that conversation. He can be. He's not even the best scorer on his team. He's third. He's the third best scorer on his team.
He really is.
Like he's the third option.
And I give you that.
He's the third option on his team.
And I never argued that at all. But Kyrie's still top 3 when it comes to that for me.
But he's not a point guard. So
he's not a point guard no more. He's not a point guard no more. He just gave up the point guard position this year.
So
he clearly gave it up.
So who's your top 3
and it was in the middle of the season.
So who's your top 3 shooting guards right now? Where the fuck is Kyrie?
Top 3 shooting guards. Who we got? Brad Beal 1. Kyrie 2. Zach LaVine 3.
He's not.
Where the fuck is Devin Booker in the conversation? Okay.
Why would I put that?
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Kyrie ain't even better than Klay Thompson.
I was just gonna say healthy Klay. I'm taking healthy Klay.
I'm definitely taking
Klay over him.
Hey, nigga, healthy Klay will stop will score 30 and stop your best player from scoring. Will stop your best player from scoring 30.
Hey, ask Klay about Kyrie. Just ask him about him. He won't stop Kyrie from scoring 30.
Kyrie won't stop him from scoring 40. He don't even dribble.
And that's
he
Clay's
doesn't
problem.
dribble.
God damn it, shit.
I just think you're a Kyrie stan, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's what he is.
He is.
That's what he is.
We've accepted
Kyrie
it.
is my favorite player. So he like AI 2.0 almost.
What's the next subject, Gerard?
Hey man, y'all got your NBA players of the week already down pat?
Oh shit, yeah.
Did you forget about that?
Briefly, but I figured it out earlier, so I got it. I ain't tripping. Is it on? It's on me to start it.
Yeah, it's on you to start it, man.
That's no problem. For the East, I can't believe I'm doing this because I've given him a whole bunch of shit. But my Eastern Conference Player of the Week is Russell Westbrook. 23, 14, and 11, 23, 14, and 15, 19, 14, and 14. They won 2 of those 3 games. And all those games were on the road. So they won 2 out of 3 on the road. It kind of looks like him and Bill have kind of figured some things out way too late because the Wizards are still trash and it don't matter. But I got to give credit where credit is due. Russ been on his shit. For the West, I don't give a fuck about stats. I told Malik I was doing it. I'm still doing it. My Western Conference Player of the Week is motherfucking Montrezl Harrell for being the realest nigga, the realest teammate, for coming through when Anunoby wants to judo sweep motherfuckers on the court, and Montrez was there in 0.006 seconds, moving everybody out the way, ready for all of the smoke, and said after the game, hey, Montrez, was there like a previous beef with the Raptors? No, my beef is with anyone who does not wear a Lakers jersey. That's the type of shit I want to hear on my motherfucking team. That's A1 teammate shit. He was ready to go fight the entire Raptors roster off of one moment. I don't give a fuck about stats on anywhere else. That's my West Player of the Week. Y'all know I got to bring something weird and out of left field every week anyway. That's what it is.
He better be ready to fight tonight, goddamn.
Trez is a real nigga. I don't even know if he don't. Yeah, he's. We're not talking about tonight.
He better be ready for tonight, goddamn it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Go small and see what happens. Just don't have a match.
Just throw Marcus out there and he just kill y'all like he killed y'all last time.
If LaMarcus is out there, I don't want Montrez against LaMarcus. He's too big for him. He's too big for him.
You just did all this hype for your boy, man. What the hell are you talking about?
Gerard, you're not. You sir, better than anyone know what happens when you put Montrez on a true big. We know what happens when that's the case. I don't want that. So if it's like if Blake's out there, yeah, let Trez go up against Blake. I'm okay. But LaMarcus, the actual 7-footers, nah, I'm good on that. Get Mark Big slow ass back out there. He fucks people up. I'm good.
Go ahead.
We beat Brooklyn.
That's like y'all one win.
Congratulations, Mark.
That's like y'all one win. What is?
Congratulations.
Since you did that, Corey, see, I wasn't gonna do this. Now I am. Now I'm gonna be biased. Corey, you fucked it up. I was just gonna be objective. I had my other two players right here, but now I'm gonna be biased. My
you gonna give it to Solomon Hill again?
Of the week is Zach LaVine. He averaged 29 points this week, and we went 3-1 this week with the one loss being in Atlanta last night, which we shouldn't have lost. So that's my Eastern Conference Player of the Week, all because Corey was talking shit. Western Conference Player of the Week, Donovan Mitchell, only because I don't really give a shit, and he had some good numbers, I guess. So I said, fuck, I don't give a damn.
Hey, fellas, man. Real quick, I wish I could give y'all my Player of the Week, but I actually got to bounce, man. It was great talking to y'all, man. Great doing this podcast, man. And anytime, man, if y'all have me back, I would love to be back on here arguing basketball and real nigga time. So I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all for having me, man. All right, for sure. And then also, man, if y'all watch this podcast and listen to this podcast, my name is Clint Coley. Look me up on Instagram or whatever, man, and you find out what I'm about from there. But that's about it. And don't forget, make sure y'all watch the World Series of Spades on Amazon Prime. 20 episodes is up right now. Season 2 is coming very soon.
Bet.
All right,
hey, man. Before you roll, I need to get on season 2, bro. I play Spades.
Let me ask you a question. Why should we put you on season 2?
Just because I play Spades. I don't know why.
Yeah, there's a lot of niggas that play Spades.
That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why. You know what's funny? That's the reason why. Hey, but
here's the thing. Every nigga named Mom, since that show has dropped, has told me, man, you need to have me on your show,
right?
Because what I do.
That's all.
And my thing is, though, here's the thing, right?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, I respect that. My thing is, though, like I tell people, like, yeah, you could be a great Spades player all you want. But if you're fucking boring, why am I putting you on TV?
Right.
Facts. You know what I mean? I don't want to. If you're fucking boring, and when I say boring, I don't mean just. And I'm not saying that you're boring. I'm just saying like people say that they're not boring or feel like they're not boring, but the cameras is on and you got millions of people watching you. You got search. Like it's a different situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And everybody gets, you know what I mean? You clam up or blah, 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 blah. So we got to make sure that, we are having a casting process. We will be letting people know when they can audition, just not yet. And and you got to audition with your partner. You're not auditioning by yourself. You gotta have a partner.
I don't trust him.
Yeah. Well, then that lets me know you shouldn't be on the show.
You should.
No, I have a spades partner. He is not my spades partner. I have a spades partner.
Don't put him on there.
Hey man, appreciate
you heard it
you
here
coming
first.
on,
His
my
own
guy,
podcast members, don't put him on. He's gonna embarrass you like he embarrasses us every week. No, don't put him on the show.
All right, y'all.
Appreciate it, man. Thank
All
you.
right, man.
Thanks for coming on, man.
I couldn't do. I'm one of the people like I know how to play spades, but I can't play spades. Like if there were such a thing as friendly spades games, I'd be okay with that. Nah, I don't trust none of it. I don't trust none of it.
Like, I can play spades at home, but don't take me nowhere and be like, yo, it's money on the line.
Yeah, no. There's no. The problem is there's no such thing as a friendly spades game. And that's like the entry point. There's just the entry point at spades is just always at the top. And I'm like, nope, I don't trust myself. And I'm not going to have all you motherfuckers mad at me because I made a mistake that someone of my experience level should make. Nah, I'm good. Nope. Y'all have that. I'm good.
Right.
Play some dominoes. I'm okay. Uno, let's go. Spades, y'all can have that.
Uno, my shit.
Who you guys are players of the week, bro? Let me get up out of here.
My players of the week are as follows.
Oh my gosh, why I ask them, y'all?
I got my Eastern Conference player of the week happens to be Drew Holiday.
To the Nets.
No, sorry. Happens to be Drew fucking Holiday because I don't see what other people see, but this nigga just keeps getting the bag and the bag and the bag, and I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't see what's so special about Drew Holiday for him to be getting top tier type motherfucking money in compensation for being traded. I don't know what it is. Milwaukee's still getting swept. I don't see the big deal. And then my second Eastern Conference player of the week is LeBron James because he's not playing tonight. So fuck Corey. Because obviously they need him, and he's going to be the MVP in the game that they had last game. Even though y'all lost that game too, but you know what I'm saying. But now you don't even have him.
The first time he played, y'all.
Yeah.
That was when Shooter got hurt. Like 45 minutes before the game, they were just like, "Oh, Shooter's out."
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He kept y'all afloat that game, but niggas about to die this game. So just know I'm gonna be on Corey's timeline all day.
I'm not gonna be on Facebook. I'm not gonna be. I'm telling you right now. I'm not gonna be.
It's okay. I got you on Facebook. I got you on IG. I got you on Twitter. It don't matter. Right. You will not be able to hide from me. I'm gonna be on Twitter. This is what's gonna happen. This is what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna have Twitter up, but I'm gonna have WrestleMania up as well on my computer, and then I'll have the game on TV. So in zero way am I going to be like worried about Facebook or none of that. And the second y'all finally blow us out, which y'all should, if y'all can't blow us out, I'm really going to be concerned. This Miami showing on Thursday was a little bit concerning. Drummond shut Bam the fuck down, and I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. Bam had like 12 and 7. Like I'm not the biggest Bam fan, by the way. I don't see what people see in that either. But
I'm just saying, like, if
don't do
it's just we are very quickly realizing that you just can't have the ball in Dennis Schroeder's hands this much because that motherfucker gets like 6-7 turnovers every fucking time, and it's killing us. That's the reason we lost that game. Fucking Caldwell Pope actually remembered how to shoot again. Our defense was on point, like everything looked good, and we had like 22 turnovers, and like 7 of them came from Schroeder. Like it killed us. So that's all y'all gotta do is just fucking get him to start turning the fucking ball over. Y'all should blow us the fuck out. Even without, because I know Harden's out, but KD is definitely playing, right?
He might come off the bench again.
He'll probably come off the bench again, which is even worse.
Drop 25 with y'all niggas in like 15 minutes.
You know what? My only hope is that
we
get
the second unit that needs to be looked at.
That's
First of all,
right.
we're supposed to be back. What's the spread, Corey?
I told you I'm only considering the line.
What's
I'm
the
not
line?
going straight up. I don't know what the fuck the line is. I'm not trying to bet. What do you mean? I prefer not to.
But,
I don't. Y'all niggas look that up and we'll think about it. But fuck, I don't want to bet on this team right now. We're struggling. We can only beat bad teams, and I appreciate the fact that we can actually beat fucking bad teams. We ain't beating nobody good. Hell no, can't do it. We needed 30 from Caldwell Pope, but we still fucking lost.
30.
What?
That's sad. I seen his name on the list of highest scores of the games that lost, and I was trying to make sure that it was right. Like I see the Caldwell Pope with 30. I was like,
Yeah, 30. Fucking Caruso finally played good. Like Drummond played. We actually had motherfuckers finally play good, and it still didn't fucking matter. And that was against Miami. We're not. Nah, I'm not. Y'all would have to legitimately shit the bed for us to win this game. Like if we win, y'all.
Because they did lose to us.
the line is plus 10.5, Corey.
That's it. That's 10.5.
You taking the points or you what? Are you taking the points?
Take it, Corey. It's
Are you
possible.
are you taking the
Look at me,
points?
Corey. I'm a witness.
I wish it was a
can
couple
happen.
points higher.
You
I
can
wish it
do
was a
it,
couple
let me
points
do
higher.
Taking
it.
the point? Nah, nigga. You said you would take the
I
points.
wish it was.
Nah,
I said
nigga.
I'd
You
think of
said
it.
you would take the points. Take the
How
points,
much?
Corey.
How much?
Nigga just got hit with a big blessing. Let's see. What you trying to do, Corey? What you trying to do?
I'm not trying to do.
All right,
Y'all talking me into.
We'll put
out of pride. I'm gonna do it.
We'll put 10 on it. How about that?
All right.
We'll put the spread on it. 10. We'll put 10.
I'll give you. All right. How about, and let's do the same we did last time. 10 on the spread and 10 we hold you under 120.
Oh, y'all niggas not holding us under 120 this game, nigga. All right, so because I don't like this because you won that bet and it got you out of some bullshit last time. Like, it got you out of some heavy shit because
our defense is real.
I was about to rack up some bread that night. Fuck it, I give it to you. I give it to you. I take 120.
10 on the points.
I take
10 and a half. 10 and a half. So if we're within. All right. There we go.
I take the 120. Bet.
There we go. There you have it, folks.
My Eastern Conference player of the week this week is Jason Tatum, bro. He had a great week this week, bro.
The Celtics still trash.
I ain't got
wild
shit to do
trash.
with it, bro. They ain't got shit to do with it. They won 2 out of their 4 games this week.
He had a great game.
He was the leading scorer for 3 out of their 4 games this week.
I mean, he should be.
And he hit 53 last night.
When you're getting your ass whooped, you should be at least the leading scorer.
And my Western Conference player of the week this week, I'm giving it to Chris Paul.
I'm not gonna argue that.
It's gonna be him or Donovan Mitchell. I'm giving it to Chris Paul. So
they beat him, so give it to him.
Yeah, man. Y'all got any positive words before we get up out of here, man? We're coming up on time, bro.
Check out your people. And follow me on Twitter, Mr. M_86.
I said my positive words. Happy birthday to my pops. We miss you. Tell your people you love them.
You got some, Malik?
Rest in peace of DMX, y'all.
That too. Oh fuck yeah.
Rest in peace of DMX.
Big facts.
Big facts.
Definitely a real one. You know what I'm saying? That we lost. So make sure you bump Hell is Hot or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you listen. Like this time, listen though. Like listen, and you'll see the greatness, man. Like it's a real nigga right there. No way.
He's always my favorite New York rapper. He was always my favorite New York rapper. Always fuck with him. And we just talked about this on Thursday. As we were like, best UFC walkout music. Anderson Silva to that fucking to the intro, the Dark and Hell is Hot intro. Will
Mhm.
forever be classic. Like that's
Damn.
love. Jesus. And that versus
Bro,
is the best verses to me.
All right, so my positive words are go support the podcast. Hey man, we got a Patreon now. The link will be going up when I drop this episode. Support the Patreon. 3 different tiers. You get 3 different accesses to different content. Well, you get 2 access to the content. You got the basic tier, which is like $5 a month, where you just get like after 3 months you'll get a t-shirt. You know. The $10 tier, you get exclusive footage to Fight Night reviews with the 2 hosts of Fight Night, Corey and Malik. They just dropped their first one. It's on there now. It's up. So if you want to see it, you got to pay the bread to see it. That's how that works.
we still hate each other, by the way.
Yeah, it did not solve anything. But
It
was a
didn't
great
solve
argument.
shit.
Not
They
a
changed their
goddamn
grounds. That's
It was a great argument, but it didn't.
Not a
didn't solve
goddamn
shit.
thing.
But if you want to see it, it's on our Patreon now.
It's
And
all
if you
love,
want to pay,
everybody.
yes, it's all love. And I will drop the link to it so you can, do y'all thing and go support the pod. Also, podcast merch, 901 Daiquiris merch. The link is going up at the same time. You can buy your t-shirts, your hoodies, your long sleeve t-shirts, your face masks, your tumblers. I got pillows. I got everything on there that you think you might want with anything dealing with the
Hold on,
podcast.
nigga. Hold on. I still ain't get my hoodie.
Nigga,
How
I
you
ain't
gonna
sent it.
tell? How you gonna tell these niggas they can get their hoodies? I ain't even
They
get
can
my hoodie
buy
yet.
it. They can buy a hoodie. And guess what? I even got it in the color that you like, brother.
It better be. I swear to God. I swear on everything I love, if I open up that package and I see anything red on there at first, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Hey, fool, it's red in the sign. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it better just be the sign. It better just be the sign.
But the link for our store will be up as soon as the podcast drops. So y'all be expecting all of that. Well, I'm gonna put it like this: the link to the Patreon and the link to the store will be open on Monday. Monday is the day it's going up. So I have all that ready for y'all. So y'all can buy. If you don't drink, you can go buy you a freaking t-shirt. And they come in all colors. Like, so I don't want to hear none of that. Hey man, I don't drink. So, I want to support you, but I can't because I don't drink. Well, now you got a reason to. Simple as that. Them my positive words. Support these brothers out here, man. We just trying to live positively. You know what I mean?
Not me. I'm all about the negativity.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
all about the negativity.
Not me.
But
They gotta
anyway.
force a positive word out of me every week. They really do.
But anyway, once again, appreciate Clint Coley coming on the podcast, bro. Shout out to him. Hey man, it is what it is, man. Y'all know where to find us at. We out this piece, man.
Peace.
Shut up, Gerard.
You suck.